10 most shocking animal mutations. If you thought you had a general idea of what animals look like, think again. Sometimes certain animals go through mutations redefining their physical features altogether. They're the weirdest and oddest bunch. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the 10 most shocking animal mutations out there. So sit tight and be prepared to be shocked. Number 1. The kitten with one eye. People, especially those who are into cats and like watching cat videos, might not like this one, or they might, who knows? Maybe you're a true cat lover. In 2012, this one kitten took the attention of not only cat lovers, but everyone on the internet. This cute little kitten was born with one eye and no nose. Yeah, you heard that right. A kitten with only one eye. It left not only the owner, but the whole world scratching their heads. It was not only the one eye that caught the attention, but the nose part too. The kitten had no nose. How did it breathe then? Everyone was wondering that since breathing is impossible without a nose, how is he going to survive this with no alternative equipment too? They believed the ill feline was not going to survive much longer, and that's what happened. The poor kitten died 1 minute right after its birth. This was an entirely different experience for the owner, who uploaded a video on YouTube. Some people found it shocking, while others were quite devastated, as the poor little soul could not even survive much longer. Honestly, as weird as he looked, we're sad about the kitten's death as well. He sure as well deserved some milk. Number 2. Octogoat. In 2014, Dave Parak, who is a farmer, came to know that his goat Sarka had given birth to a baby goat who had 8 legs. Looks like someone's ready to win a marathon. At first, the poor farmer could not believe it and thought he was hallucinating because it was actually hard to process the birth of an octogoat, so he went to his neighbors to confirm it. We totally get it. If it was us, we'd be going to the doctor. Scientists believe that the baby goat had both female and male organs which merged together, thus resulting in an octagon. Of course, like everything on the internet, the goat's unique condition made him a celebrity. Some people found the goat cute, while others were just shocked and disgusted. Unfortunately, mutations affect an animal's life expectancy, and so it'll only be a matter of time till our baby goat dies. Would you keep him on your farm though? Number 3. A two-legged dog. Faith, a cute little dog, was born different from other dogs. Guess what? It was born with 2 legs. It had 2 front legs, and everyone believed it could not survive much longer because it's hard for a dog to walk on 2 legs only. Hopeless. Even its mother tried to kill it because who would want to raise a 2-legged dog? Of course, her attempt at murder wasn't really successful, and she ended up abandoning it instead. Faith was then put up for adoption. Later, the 2 legs were amputated by the owner as they were giving Faith a hard time. Faith's unique condition earned him quite the popularity, as he also made an appearance on The Oprah Show. He's definitely one good dog. Number 4. Two-headed snake. You may have heard of two-headed snakes if you've ever picked up a book on Indian folklore. They're certainly not common and are the result of a mutation. Basically, they're 2 snakes sharing a single body. The snake is not just born with 2 heads, but is also an albino. Snakes are a scary creature, and a 2-headed snake makes things even scarier. Our 2-headed little friend went by the name of Wee. Normally, 2-headed snakes die because they fight and eat each other, but Wee survived for 8 years. Hard to believe, right? Number 5. Blue lobster. Lobsters, famous for their juicy meat, are generally found in red color, but a rare form of lobster, which is a blue lobster, also exists. Ever seen or eaten one? This mutation occurs in 1 in 5 million. But why does it appear blue? When a lobster consumes anastaxin, the pigment moves up into the shell. The protein grabs the pigment and twists it around, and it actually turns into blue color. Sounds interesting, right? Blue lobsters taste exactly the same as other red lobsters if cooked properly. No need to worry about eating them because they're perfectly suitable for consumption. However, the worth of blue lobsters is still debatable. Number 6. The winged cat. Birds are blessed with wings, which makes them different from all other animals in the animal kingdom. But have you ever heard of a winged cat? Sounds impossible, right? Because cats are mammals, and mammals don't possess the ability to fly. Well, think again. About 140 winged cats were documented, who was born with actual wings just like that of birds. Unfortunately, winged cats can't use their wings for flying, but can definitely flap them. Honestly, everyone should thank the stars for this one. Can you imagine the chaos that would ensue if we had cats in the skies? Survival just got a whole lot harder for our bird friends. Number 7. Biosteel goats. Now, this is one that humans are directly responsible for. Researchers at Wyoming caused an auto-mutation in goats by introducing a spider gene in goats. The spider gene was responsible for making the genetic material of the goats. The goats produced milk, which consists of a special protein that was used for biosteel, not something you would want to drink. Why did they make biosteel, though? Well, biosteel is much stronger than the normal steel and is much more stretchable, and not to mention thermodynamically stable too. Owing to these characteristics, biosteel has some remarkable uses, such as in bulletproof jackets, airbags in the car, and in laboratories to synthesize tendons and ligaments too. It's nice we don't have a creepy mutation for once on our hands. Number 8, the monkey pig. Usually mutations give animals some extra body parts here and there. However, some mutations are so crazy that they give the animal a complete makeover. We're talking about making them look like an entirely different species. Don't believe us? Take a look at this piglet who was born with a face just like a monkey. Why would a piglet look like a monkey? The pig became famous all over the internet. Some people believe it might be due to chemical pollution in central Cuba, while others have their own theories. Unfortunately, animals with these kinds of mutations are hardly viable. And so, to no one's surprise, the piglet died 4 days after its birth. What's surprising is that mutated piglets are something common in China. Once a monkey piglet was born with the tongue out, but it didn't survive for much long either. What do you think of these monkey piglets? Would you adopt one? Let us know in the comments section below. Number 9, the two-faced cat. Cats are weird for sure, but a two-faced one? Yeah, that's something we've never heard of before ever. It almost sounds fake, which is why it's a good thing we have pictorial proof. Meet Frank Lewis, a cat born with 2 faces. He was handed over to the veterinary school after its birth because that's not what a normal cat looks like, and you wouldn't want one around the house unless you want to scare off the kids and adults for that matter. In that case, go ahead. Scientists predicted he would just live for 8 weeks, but instead he lived for 15 years. Surprised? We know. Would you adopt a two-faced cat is the real question. Number 10, a frog with 6 legs. A frog with 6 legs and 2 heads was picked up from the seaside and taken to the nursery. Now that's something you don't see every day. Maybe this one wanted more jumping power. However, before scientists could get to dissecting and poking the frog, it escaped. Scientists came up with their own theories. Some believed there were 3 frogs in mating, while others believed in water pollution. We kind of think they were joking with the 3 frogs one because the mechanics of that just don't work. And that's a wrap for the video. What other animal mutations have you read about? Have you ever come across a mutated animal? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye now.
Look, that's where we're going to open. Look at that. Wow. The colors on this thing are just insane. So this is a main